Just allows them to maintain information.
Here's the group up. Now saadhak's bought a shorty. He's holding himself there into lamps. We'll see though, everybody now trying to get a move on here with the flash. Set it up, Cove, round the corner, saadhak. Nade, pushing him back, exchanging the util so he can still hold on to this ground and get set back up despite the stun. Can hold his ground. A plant, tap, seems they can force out the util, and here comes the phase. 3 players, and they have been eviscerated.
The collat.
Still, control is theirs. 3 versus 3, and the plant's still not down with 15 seconds left, seeking to deny. It's a bit of raw spam and damage being done, but still evened out. Out wide, that's less now doubled up. 1 player alone, it's all kiNgg, almost with the kill. All up for the reposition. Now backing to the side, a tap. Doesn't force him out. Out wide, kiNgg! This might be absolute! Does he anticipate? 4 players grouped up, less. We'll show respect there. Have a wall up. Now the gecko, like you said, Thrash, Cove to try and prevent it being spammed down and broken. It's hopping all over the bloody place. Flash through.
But this is just space, right? And this actually allows them to be able to get the plant down without loud spamming mollies at them. That's a win.
So there we go. Set themselves up into the post plant now. An important fight to be taking place. Lamp's control needs to be held this entire time. It's Com's job.
There is so much utility for this retake.
Molly.
So many flashes.
All fades away. They didn't expect saadhak to be up onto that angle quite that quickly. Spam again through the box. Can they take the fight together? Yes. Weaving in and out. The timings are definitely there for them. But Loud, they've got that extra firepower with the weaponry, with the rifles. Maybe enough to sail them away to a victory and a lead. Here we go. Dog to set it up as well. Nade through the back. There's a knife to try and delay along with the nade, but not really going to be stopped from gaining all that space and ground. There's a kill. That's a refight as well, out through showers this entire time, and everybody evacuates. What do you say the other day, Josh? Let's TP my kittens, and they want to go straight into the side. It's up to Les to try and do the most in this situation. Round towards the back inside. Eventually cleaned up by Aspas. There's the initial trade. Side will be theirs, but, well, denial of the plan. Yeah, from the orbital strike.
Overkill, perhaps.
Tucked close, that's Aspas. Wait it now, cut noise. 3 players left standing here for left to try and do something about it. 4 players from Loud trying to make their moves across. There it is. Clean up. Finally there, but a wraparound attacks.
Oh, this is rough.
Deletes 2 years. All popped off. It's going to be protected from the side here. Trying to at least run themselves onto the side. Now the all's being popped off. Mazino stuns across the board. Takes care of that one. Now they can reposition and play a little bit differently here. Wall propped up now against them. And they're going to try and push back against this. It's wars on wars, but nobody looking close to the corner. cauanzin takes him out, 1 versus 1, a tap. Baiting with the spam, the damage in his face still. Plenty of time, Mazino! I don't seem wise to it. Flash over the top of the dizzy, now the satchels, and here we go, showstopper. Clears close and forwards. There's a rocket for you. Almost direct hit there. That's regretting that he just peeked out to the side. saadhak still not gonna be dealt with here with a boom bot. They hear the judge and they want nothing to do with it.
So this is going to establish saadhak's position in lamps and allow his teammates to play off that.
They're back in there. They spotted Mazino as well. That's why they're spamming him with the bullets. You have to make an attempt of re-clearing this Mazino. Close. Does he dare wade in to the nest? saadhak can't really take a timing peeking from this one. He's got to rely on the rest of his teammates to really do something about it. kiNgg has just shut it all down from the one side. There was backup in spades. kiNgg.
And the whole team is functioning really nicely. Managing to pick apart Loud, who looked really tight with each other on the last retake. And the dog going down short is not in any way well level-headed. And that's another punish on a jump peek for B-Long.
Yeah, it's the info game. That's what it's all about here. Thrash, straight deep into the site, sent flying. cauanzin, got to respect it now, got to back away. Team's not there to help. Aid and a satchel, a bit of whiffage there. Aspas though up onto the high ground. This will be a plant going down most likely. Hello. Up top though, maybe a noise cue being heard. cauanzin, he wants to send this one. Rolling Thunder. Players send packing and flying. kiNgg is close to the corner here. The spike was dropped down. They want to refight this into the back of the side. kiNgg, he's still alive and active. They don't actually know he's there. Dropped to his knees though. saadhak not down for the moment. Still going to be providing the info, calming this to his team. Stun, misses, Thrash, round 2. Sending it back in, trying to help out and bail out the IGL. In through the back of the side. It's only up to cauanzin. He's locked. Isolated to his own devices. Into the back of the side. He can't do anything. It's a 1v3. No more util. Doubled up into elbow. steadily turning into an impossible round for cauanzin. You have to absolutely go crazy. The jiggle, not enough to overpeat. They can hear the footsteps of the tap. Tex taking first.
Built for incredible mechanics. Punishing jump peaks like this is not...
To the corner by Aspas, just momentarily playing that anti-flash. Here's the ult now, offloaded, sent flying. Mollies to try and delay, buy them a bit of time. The nades might be enough. No, that's just spam up into heaven. They've taken out cauanzin. saadhak tagged onto less. Here we go. Explosive. Any other tools to try and delay the plant here could be absolutely essential. Gone for the plant. Pit laid down on top of this one. Will it be the spam kill? Nothing claimed, so the spike's planted. But the pit's still up to it. Makes this one really difficult to try and get themselves through. Aspas! Oh, it's filthy stuff. Filthy stuff indeed. Less though. Not willing to go down without a fight. That's control for him. Nade bounce back. saadhak gaining the rifle. Just needs a few stray bullets here, but kiNgg just walks straight into the back of the side. How wide here? Reload, but there's the rapper. It is the bargain bin by from Loud. They're really working with little to nothing. Molly, and no one player there. Out towards it, into showers, tuyz. Landing, nailing these shots. He's run out of bullets, and there's the backstab. Applied by kiNgg. Safe pair of hands, three of them left standing here onto Loud. Less. That's through the TP as well. Makes a bit of a surprise exit there, and with the kill as well. Another one. Loud. Sheer force just overwhelming the players onto the site. Leave it just down to Com. 1 versus 3. A tap baits it out with the spray. Wall finally down. Players are low here. This is entirely winnable for Com. Entirely winnable. Interesting positioning being played here. Thrash. And through B.
Look at the positioning of QCK in spawn. He's just playing rotate, trying to help the rest of his team with the Phoenix ultimate. And this is all a feint. None of this is real pressure.
Just to pull the players over, and guess what? A short control is gained. saadhak holds off, nade laid down, so we can still hold on at least to a bit of a semblance of Lamp's control, but he does give it up towards the back of the side of the rest of his team. Smokes, dropped and partitioned.
And now, as they rotate, cauanzin is going to hear all of this. Can he get in the corner in time?
cauanzin, the off angle.
He's going to get
monumental, dizzy, broken, but you're right, the clearance was there. Mazino.
A reaction through the teleporter, moving back over to short, committing to B. They just want to try to get back in with QCK's ult.
Oh, not again! Oh, brutal. Oh, what a strike though to deny the plant. Still time though. 25 seconds left. That's all the key for Lev here. Pulling out that key utility finally now into the post plant. Already flashed through. QCK forwards is the approach. Run it back. Plenty of targets, but only the one removed. But now he's got a second chance, a second lease of life to flank. saadhak
distracting.
all the way behind. Running and gunning, you reign supreme. The battle of the IGLs is all being traded. Has to be heroics. Aspas. Dodging of the knife.
But look, Loud are doing the push again.
They want to try and fight this one. I mean, yes, they're pushing out into the back of the side. They're on it. Of course it finds his mark. Aspas, though. Eventually shut down. You're right, Josh. There is that flank attempt to puch coming through round to the back. That's tuyz. Here in the reload is so damn early, they're not expecting it. Double face, tuyz. Too easy.
No charges.
Spike out in the middle of nowhere. Here's that discipline being instilled now into Loud. They slow it down. Don't want to overstep themselves. It's kiNgg, Mazino versus the world.
Carrying spike.
Plant sticking. Really does isolate kiNgg into that. It's a solo player. He will fall. Oh, popped off. Can it be doable? Mazino. Maybe set up for these fights as well, but the stun's just being littered. Less. Yeah, he's pushed off. cauanzin not ready. And a stun missed entirely.
They can dish it back out.
Yeah, they really can. Here we go. Smoke's dropped. Played at the feet. What a shot by QCK. Tex will be thinking twice about that one. It's a bit of a weird one there. Fight into Lamps. kiNgg removed. Aspas. Oh boy, chase down and jumping with the right click. Brutal in every single sense of the word. Com flash a little bit too deep here. Does not. Is that to bait them to push up into Aspas?
I think it is.
Yeah, the dog through showers.
A lot of times the attacking teams are going to try and punish the Sky for that, and Aspas is just ready and waiting.
They're not expecting it. Holy!
What a reaction from
QCK! He's rapid with it! Instantaneous! The fight being taken to him. kiNgg now trapped forwards, but there's that ult. He's only just taken him out, and there's a second go of things once more spammed. In through the tube, flash into the corner. Pushing back, trying to fight them tooth and nail, but the players are corralled and cornered of Lev in through elbow. Didn't we say it at the start of this round? You don't want to let a team like Loud get going, that momentum. But they've done it now. Maybe Mazino could do something, but have to get plenty more after that. saadhak falling.
Stun there's a little dangerous too. Mazino might not find it too easy to get out with his life. Whenever you save in these kind of situations, Pexa and Mazino are going to be
holding hands up through short walls, go down, seeking to find a player, just walking and wading straight across here. Now, there's always the danger of the stack here. It's a weaker buy of Lev, but still not being removed from the back of the side. Plan of cauanzin. Nothing to delay, nothing to deny. Range artillery to util. That's send flying. Dizzy dealt with. All up now in their faces.
These are not super comfortable positions for Loud.
Actually forced them forwards a little bit here. Pexa defusing this one. No, wingman taken out. There's the removal. cauanzin spamming through and out, but no one else really tapping to force the fight towards them.
Not much time, Bren.
Yep, another tap. Not much time. Out into the open.
Cobb is destined to go down to this one. He's got no chance. Can he get through the TP?
Powerless.
That seems very early.
Oh, popped off for saadhak. Set this one flying here. The TP attempt. cauanzin, he's all the way in. Wow, what a way to pave the entrance for the rest of your team to get the hell in their sight. Planted towards the back of it, actually. They're going to be trying to flip this one on its head here for Lev, knowing that Hookah is compromised. Cove deep. Mazino surely he's not going to be able to get that. Is a nasty peek.
Right before the Cove deploys.
Still going to contend and tackle a lot of these players. Flash underhanded over the top. Mosh pit now they're all in thunder. Something to deny and delay. Pushing them away. Aftershock. You just cannot walk in to the site. It's all in Loud's control. Feeling like they might want to go. Yeah, they want to try and make a go of this one.
And suddenly, never following the knife, really.
Double face. This is Lev just seeking to try and fight this one. Raw firepower is the name of the game. There was no util to set that one up. Backing away when the trade comes through. Plenty of fuel left here for Les to try and gain some of that ground. His team right next to him. Through showers. Flash through. Nade forced out now. Aiming to delay.
Deep down short, Bren.
What's this here? Fight towards default. That's aspas. One-man army, but shut down again by saadhak. Still, they've got control of lamps. Doubled up, side by side, a tap. Not quite committal now by saadhak. Wants to get this plant down towards triple. Rotations abound by Com. He's going to be a bit late to the party, but he's got the Seekers now to utilize. And pop. Okay, pop flash. Bit skew whiff, but saadhak's alive. Not punished for the mistake. Seekers. Right behind him, he can't quite deal with it. 9 bullets left, not enough. kiNgg runs straight up onto the line. Back a triple now, and you got to imagine Lev, they're going to have that discipline. Jump spot. No easy fight, but 2 years. Not known for it. Molly, drop down. He cannot even walk up to them here. Mazino sticking all the way into the diffuser spam. Half, all the way through. There it is.
Hookah crunches are really good when your Viper's got the pit short.
Refight. It's called off for them. Lovely, lovely attempt here with all of it. Satchel through, Les, aftershock, nowhere to run, nowhere too high. Aspas eventually drop, but the refight call again. Detainment, it's massive. It's giving up all your light to you. You ain't escaping away from that one, but from the back.
The lane.
Oh yeah, they want to go fast. Here we go. Run it back. Flash through, off at your feet, but you do not care. Stuns, or drop down. Tech's got a kill onto cauanzin. In through the back, and he's just ducked and weaved and dodged, and he's still alive. Mazino. Right to the side of triple here, but Tex eventually cleaned up. That was a showers player.
And now Loud are actually calling a freeze in the round, backing up, inserting QCK. He's really deep in lamps here. And the quieter Loud are, the more Leviatán are going to want to re-clear this and potentially walk into him.
How do you re-clear it? Left QCK moves forwards, flash through. Combined with the QCK peak, the back of the site fully cleared out. Orbiter strike just for the unknown area. Showstopper! Showstopper! He saw him! Aspas catching it right onto the toes. A QCK plant. Now get off here. Mazino with the flank all the way through into the back. Everybody peeking this one at the same time. Mazino lucky to be alive still. Walls up, splits him up. They've got to play in front of this one here for Loud. It's going to make these post plants even more awkward to try and play for. Molly sent flying. Beautiful angle to peek there, but it's cleaned up and traded. The kill confirmed. kiNgg! And caught with the defuse. He's stuck this one already, halfway through. And the safety in numbers, plenty of them. Teammates got his back. Here you are, Lev, to get this map done and dusted, dealt with. And saadhak, see how strong the defense really is. Molly there, fault line, dodged. kiNgg still going to be active into this fight now with the Cove straight there. Viper Molly's also dropped down. They just cannot get into the site. It's so damn hard for them right now. cauanzin stun in his hands, in through, a little bit too deep there, but it is traded. QCK instant now into the back of the site, but there's a smoke just blocking and partitioning. It fades away, opens a chance out all for Loud. 15 seconds left, time becoming an issue. Mosh pit colliding with the back of the wall. The nade on top of this when they got to try and get this spike all the way down. Less got to commit to this. Stunned up, Tizzy trying to do the most here, but the bullets. Yeah, he is.
You are powerless.
That's the old rip though with the no command. Maybe Loud start to barrel their way into the side here, paving a bit of a way to get this spike down. It's a split attempt. Both the team entirety and grouping up right through showers, so that's going to be cleared out. And there's a fight being called into the back of the side. They want to try and fight for this backside control. Mazino staying alive, but no, you just can't quite do it. cauanzin! Disgusting performance.
That's an outrageous timing to push that.
One away now from the ult. Rolling.
More noise in B long, or even
Oh my! QCK, there it is!
And that's going to now call an audible for Loud. They were trying to fake it and hit over towards A, but they can just hit the gas.
Knife in the back for Com when he was just over-peeking for that info. Rest of the team there. What do you choose to expend? Just the fault line for now. Seems that way, but plenty of reinforcements have arrived. A fast rotation of Lev. They want to be into this fight. Flash, dodge, aspas! He's only good for the one. QCK was a rapid Ferrari swing from him. And a plant, not push back. kiNgg though, still hiding. Oh, unfortunate with the timing. Rough. What can these players really do? Zeno tucked close.
24.
But the old Sunline hit. Run it back, flash through. Popping straight into the site. Plenty of volleys. Util being expended here, but this is going to be fading. Clears out the smoke. Still, players not being pushed back. Guess what, Mazino? He's still there. Holding down the ground, but it was a bit of a ruse. They were just trying to pull the players away, but this entire time, Lev have not been pushed back. They've just taken B long control. They want to fight for this one themselves. Rolling Thunder carves his way through into the site. It's a refight attempt being called out. Thrash detained. Players locked up, and just they can't do a bloody thing. Lev are here in droves now, and 3 players left standing for Loud. This could be it. The round, the map crumbling for them. Lev hold it down. Plenty of players ready to receive.
Welcome to
Viper's pick to try and get themselves out. Listen, the spike is on the ground.
There's so much spam there onto Les. He's knocked down to 30 health. One more Vandal bullet will do it.
It's just not doable for Loud. They need a miracle here. They're going to try and run themselves up now. Up through B long, but Thrash is round 2. Once more entertainment. He catches, and the cover's not there. Not in the slightest. It's over. In the blink of an eye. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds
Weak and fragile, less retreating. But what can he do?
He's pulled off the first part of the heist, just getting the spike.
20 seconds. He's gone back into B. It's the only option he's got unless he TP's back, but then he's got another player waiting for him.
He's just got to pray to whatever deities he holds dear, but there is simply no chance that he is getting through all 5 players of Leviatán.
It's looking preordained. Aspas. Finally, there it is. The final. Just teasing.
This is a big push down mid.
Oh, hello, yep. Certainly is. QCK holding that crossfire. Guess what? saadhak's going to be remaining there, at least for a moment, but now the call is made. Themselves into the A site. Clear it out with the boom box.
It's not going to clear less.
And he's inside the smoke, just dominating the angle. Here he is, 1 bullet left in the chamber, but no more congestion.
A ceasefire called between Aspas and Les.
Back away and call their ground here, but this is really fast onto the retake. Dog, Trailblazer stun, all connecting. They wrapped all the way around and they were none the wiser. Mazino, not much you can do here, son. Even with the pull here, half onto defuse, cuts it away, but they know exactly what his job is done. Really to contain that one, cauanzin has to be cleared up, has to be cleared up.
Danger now.
They have to hit it, surely. Dropping down with the ropes on top. Flash through, good connection, great one at that. cauanzin caught up, but guess what? There's players still at ramp. Maintaining control of this one. Everybody straight to the site. It's going to put Loud in a good position to refight for that heaven control.
But they've still got Mazino super late behind.
Insurance policy.
Com is
Not aware.
wiser. They have
Not
no
aware.
idea that there were players over towards ramps. He'll be thinking to himself, why didn't those guys shoot earlier? They just hid on ramp.
Right from the back here, Mazino finally lurking and reveals his hand. Now, I don't believe he's got any stars for the spike here, so still shut him down. Flatline, close to the corner, that's Aspas. He's hoping that somebody just wades right into his sight line. Up onto the side, yeah, the time, patience! Really holding it with the trigger discipline. That crossfire setup is just elite. tuyz, you can't work with that now. It's ticking far too fast. Got to give this one up. Maybe he can take it a gun away. Yes, he can. cauanzin here, right behind them. They might be able to just catch us. Yes, they can. Wasn't played too patiently here, but QCK takes what he's given.
And kiNgg's like a trapped animal on A.
Yeah.
I think, guys, please, I don't have the spike. Leave me alone.
He's corralled into the corner, finally. Spike planted. They're going to try and set themselves up here. They need to deal with kiNgg. I mean, he is becoming a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah, and he's going to take tons of time off the clock. And that's one of the problems that Loud had in the previous round.
This... Oh, my God. Footstep. saadhak, he's like, please, just swing into me, man. I need to play with the rest of my team. And finally, okay, deals with him. But that has more time off the clock. And now the fight to be taken. Stun. It did connect. Lev have already claimed 2 of them. Despite those weaker guns, drop down for main Aspas. Nasty shot. He might just say, I mean, kiNgg potentially single-handedly won this round for them. I mean, saadhak, you can't go for it now. Back away. Rifle has to be saved. Lovely divide. Trailblazer. Starring to the back. It really does feel like it's going to be that B hit, but in front of the wall, that's saadhak! He's gone! Didn't stand a chance, and the rest are left. They strike them right where it hurts. The peak for re-information, and now
30 seconds
A site entirely opened up. tuyz
Spike planted.
get his one.
But as the last player alive, he just doesn't know where Com is. He has no information about where the Leviatán players are on A. This is a no-go.
Yeah. What a read from you, Josh, as well. I mean, okay, guns removed. Plenty of money to buy for Lev as well. They're perfectly willing to hunt this out. Bucky. From spot less. Lets the molly rip close. cauanzin. Bucky gaming occurring right now. TP2 it is! You committed that!
Oh, no.
You having a laugh? He's sick on the line? What is going on? That is ridiculous. Still, kiNgg. One hell of a timing to take with QCK nade in his hands. Less than 30 seconds left now, but the players, surely they can't make something of this. Still got the full containment onto this side. In fact, a rifle in the hands of saadhak. Do you want to call for the cancel, the pivot? They don't know. They're really just moving around. Heads on a swivel on either side, either direction. They haven't cleared this player. How the hell they made the call? Wait, surely this is too late. Melon's moment. Maybe potentially occurring. No, surely they've got enough. They clear up the stragglers. Barely, with 2 seconds left.
Knowing that timing so precisely.
Oh my, what is that pit?
I mean, pitting in the 3v2 when you have people ready to collect the rotators as well. It is a heavy investment from Lev.
I gotta say though, it's avoided and just evaded.
The updraft dash.
Interesting angle. The updraft doesn't connect there, not with the blade storm. Into the site now. Through the back of it. Offloading the Viper's pit. Seekers also used. Tex doesn't have a satchel, he thought he did.
This pit is amazing to try to flood defend. Mazino's just stuck the plant. He's planted it for heaven, so there's going to be a fight here over towards ramp. And they're going to rotate on each other, right? It's actually huge that QCK maintains some heaven control.
Showstopper though. Sends it flying, and Cormy was spotted earlier from the Seeker. Trade, kiNgg, straight in her face, rolling thunder. Collide, collision course, tuyz, right from the back though. And now they can try and gain that ground. Granted to them, no, not quite. They give up entirely. And Texas still maintaining it. Time ticking away. Pit going down. saadhak now with the defuse. He realized he has to get onto this one, but the pull. Mazino from afar. He just pushes them off the defuse entirely. And saadhak trying to stick. Mazino! It's all him, baby!
That adjustment to try to deal with kiNgg may end up helping them in this round too. Look how difficult it is for Loud to find any timing to use their util.
Yeah, finally though, there's a connection with the stun as well, and it messes up the movement of Tex. A lot of util being used, a boatload of it. Towards the back of the map. Unless, yep, it's going to get spammed down there. Aftershock. Trying to push them back out of these positions. They haven't dealt the players anchoring to the site. The spike is down. There's only 13 seconds left here. This is a 1 round for Loud. It should be all in theory. There's really not enough time to work with. Off angle, QCK, crouched down. Ooh, that's what you need.
Yeah, there's the spam.
Level drops down.
Les has just found another 2 players. Left
they're
decide to engage.
They're all the way in, but crouched into the corner. cauanzin collects. Still here, still active, still in the fight, and Snappy! The aim looking good here, Loud.
Saving all of their utility at the very start of the round. Yeah, they're going to have to play full retake.
All the way off the site. Interesting to see how they might just play this one, refighting. Les has already got the space up into heaven. This is pretty crucial. Planning for heaven. The control here for Loud. Now they're going to seek to potentially refight now over towards ramp. Well, it's a call made by Lev. It looked like they wanted to just maybe go for this. But no. Straight through elbow. It's where the players are meeting. Stun. It's nice. Shotgun right in their faces. saadhak gains the upgrade.
Les has to control heaven.
Planted out into the open. saadhak's defusing. Already on half. And yet that heaven control needs to be maintained, but it's been lost instantaneously.
The defuse is just gone.
It's a stuck.
Mazino and saadhak, who has more discipline, but tuyz is left alone.
Lovely angle. Dodges though back towards the pillar. Pull at his feet. saadhak is going to hold his ground here. Stand tall and deliver, and there it is. Pellets to the chest. Mazino really just toppling down into hell. A bit of a team flash, but maybe can set them back up. Pushing them back and away. That is the widest face I've seen, but lovely movement by kiNgg.
Now we get to see whether those retakes are looking so clean over towards B. 3 players available for it. QCK's got a rifle now. And full utility on the breach.
Control there as a reflank attempt by QCK while all this is happening, and Texas is going to be
cauanzin's looking for
target. cauanzin, yeah, all the time. No way. 180 adjustment there. Fault line just lay it down, but there it is. Flank timing occurred from the back here. Doubled up with the rest of his team.
This is rough time.
Can they even do this one? Time running short.
It looks disgusting from cauanzin.
How many connections will he get onto the corner? They peek out.
What a read.
Lev more than ready for that one. Disengaged, tuyz. He's fast onto the approach, onto the line. A side angle here. cauanzin, though, removed. Wasn't so lucky. The spike's making its way over towards A. Listen, you thought the chaos was over. No, we're just getting started, apparently. It's on the other side of the map. Now, the players have been pulled. Lev calling for the re-clear down into mid all together here. 1 player into spawn. I believe Mazino. What is this, DC? No, he's just holding. Baiting me.
Yeah. I mean, he knows. He knows.
And this is so far forwards. Kill. He sees it. And he claims it.
Spike planted. tuyz really is miles away.
Yeah. Narnia reference. We got it out of the way in the halftime, so can't make it again.
Yeah, exactly. But he's got the entire wardrobe on B. He is miles away.
They'd rebound in tuyz. Got to get a move on. They're watching for it. They just know. kiNgg!
Mini-map moment.
Falling asleep. QCK. No one's watching. No one's watching. Pick and choose your timings wisely. QCK might have just done it. Bought time. Ticking.
No way.
Kills collected. They could not surely get away with this. Sheriff picked up. It's not halved. Have to stick it and come. Here we go. Re-clearance of the Trailblazer. Explosive and denied. QCK shut down. A bit of clay pigeon shooting occurring. Now call's being made that they want to try and refight this one up until heaven, but do they have the util for it? 50 seconds time on their side. Could take a bit of a pause and a breather, but entirely in the way of Lev. In full control of heaven. Rifles just singing, bullets just being slung across.
But they can't afford to give away a round like this. This was a 5v2. A massive advantage, and Aspas makes sure that Les is shut down.
There will be no chances for Loud to get back in. Spike's in the middle of nowhere. kiNgg gets the info.
And it is major that Lev win a round like this. They're hoping at some point that their economy is going to be good enough to get Aspas onto an operator. That was one of the most iconic ways that Loud would previously play this map. Triple face.
Aspas following up the Trailblazer. 2 years. It's up to 2 here. Common kiNgg to really put a stop and a stand to all of this. And they deliver. Oh, they deliver with interest. Trying to get the reload off. TP dodging, trying to bait this one. And, oh, you can't really dodge that one with the flash into the corner. kiNgg is really just collected, corralled, pushed back less as he opened this one up for them. cauanzin, 2 health, has to plan towards the corner. Cause made the refight. There wasn't a player ready, but Les is there eventually with the trade. 1 left standing. It's Mazino. He's walking up, and look at the awareness from Les. Certainly knows best. Mazino forwards now. There's the one! Balls a steal from cauanzin. The double face is called. Lev! They rip it away from them.
You could see there that they weren't expecting the third player. Oh, what a shot!
Okay.
That is filthy. Not the highest impact kill, but very flashy.
Stylish.
tuyz has his ultimate, so this round isn't over. They're in a 2v4 and the spike's down, but it doesn't really matter. If tuyz can find a kill... I mean, saadhak does not need to be fighting for this spike either.
Grabs it.
Yeah, but now...
There's no one nearby.
saadhak is on the complete opposite side of the map and it keeps going deeper.
tuyz doesn't even know if it's safe to plant.
I don't understand what's cooking here, but something's on the pot.
Potentially a kill. I mean...
Now they know where saadhak is, though. They can just take the 3v1 against tuyz on site.
They're going to go
the
fast.
4v1, sorry.
Tex has got his ult. Showstopper, if they choose to really use it and expend it, they can just seal this one up nice and pretty. tuyz. Back against the wall quite literally now. It's going to be face down. Multitude of targets available, ready and waiting, but there it is. Spammable location towards the back of the map, and saadhak is late to the party. Defuse. Tex. Now just sticking it, trusting his teammates. And
Loud are able to make something happen with the sheriffs. And my God, when
to
let's
try and claim this kill, and the call is made to Ryan refight over towards B main. kiNgg!
What a timing.
That is disgusting. Close to the pillar though, eventually spotted out, but kiNgg has got this spike down, pit down on top of it. Needs to try and defend this. Seeking a target, there it is! On for the ace. Now listen, shouldn't have been that danger there, but 7 bullets left in the chamber. Fired with the shots. He knows that Les is coming hunting. But walk into his territory if you dare.
Here. Here.
Time running so down below. The round isn't even a possibility. What a play from kiNgg.
One down.
The only question is who's going to stand again.
Wait! Time! Oh.
There should have been. I
He
mean,
almost got all of them.
yeah.
If Aspas didn't have the presence of... Is popping down a timing here. kiNgg side by side, shoulder to shoulder! No way! saadhak won it! There's no way! Get out of here! 40 seconds left. Cut close here. Tex to the corner. Traded instantly.
Spike
Les
down A.
hot on his heels. That is sharpness on display. The site is theirs. Not going to be able to plant this one for heaven. TPing
30
close. 3
seconds
players. Really just playing his post-plant
planted.
positioning is not ideal, but they've got the pit to play around.
And saadhak's going to be late to try to clean up this round. We saw danger inside the pit previously.
The judge, Mazino's got a judge, walking straight into them. And he's found a crucial target. Les brought down, and so does the pit. All the cover removed. The 2 players left standing. Backs against the wall, removed and dropped. tuyz there. And it's that flank timing of saadhak coming in clutch. Holds it down towards main. The jiggle spot, seeing that Aspas has dropped down. Aspas! What? Unbelievable!
Just rounds against his former team yet. But he might just push this over the line.
Oh my God.
He's set his team up to be favored perhaps here for a 2-0 victory.
Shut down that attempt. The weaker guns allowed. Not getting the job done. Someone to the side. Showstopper. Claims that the target, claims the mark. Hello, still the danger there. Boom bot from the side. kiNgg,
Going up.
midst of all of it, pandemonium, he strikes fast and hard there, taking control back towards heaven. 1 minute 10 on the clock. cauanzin.
He tapped.
His way deep, yeah, tap.
Looking to see if he could force a reaction out from Leviatán and equalize this player disadvantage. Anytime Les has a rifle, it is possible for Loud.
Risks have to be taken.
Toxins going up.
Lesto not pressing the advantage, not pushing deep forwards. Inside the smoke now, playing this one. They give space for the rest of his team for Lev. Try and get themselves in through the main area. Knives. Popped off by Aspas! Mazino, almost there with the timing. Over to the top. Okay, Stinger dashing in. The knife's going amiss. It's only got the operator in his hands. Les and
Yeah,
cauanzin.
they're turning it actually into an A-split. cauanzin and tuyz pulling all the way back. This is into Aspas.
Aspas has gone exactly. He's
30
here, the
seconds
call is
left.
made. Everybody giving up that space because they know that they've given up towards heaven. 25 seconds left. Do you dare push this through? Satchel, stun, it's all connected, but Com still ready and waiting. In through the back, lovely dodge of this one, and they have slowed this to a crawl. Now the tap, not quite, yes, still trying to bait it out. So the smokes there, cauanzin does well to just at least push that back. Dealing with Com.
10 seconds left.
Thorn in their sides.
Spike
Finally, this
planted.
post plant can get online. They've got so much more to deal with here.
And Aspas wasn't really able to help because he was opping. It's still going to be difficult for him to find value.
Player disadvantage, cosmic divide. Can they really seek to try and take this fight forwards? What is the call to be made? If you go all into this one, you're going to have no economy for the next. It's going to be entirely reset. It's such a difficult task, but they want to go for it now. Moving forwards, fault line, slowing them down. Rifles picked up. Out
so
wide,
late.
time running down. So damn low. KiNgg, an opening. Still, the wall in their
Last
face. KINGG
player
sticking his
standing.
halfway all the way, but now, shut. No feigning from Loud this time. Again, familiar is the approach. Satchels into the back, plant down immediately. They're not worried about the anchoring players.
I've got your trail.
Full containment has to be played by Lev.
The double flank is coming through from both of the duelists. So saadhak is going to have to hold on to that. It's going to take a long time, though, for Lev to get set up. And cauanzin has a breach ult. Even in the best case scenario, this is going to be tight on the clock for Lev.
Have to play so damn fast and lose. Breach shot roll in front of use very early. Maybe a blessing in disguise. Smokes, drops, paranoia on top of it. saadhak, that caught onto him. And he doesn't have a clue. Tex is there to contain. Players drop down. Through and corners into the side here, into hell is tuyz. Shorty, jump through, connections all about. This is Loud, up to 13, it's inevitable. And there it is. Gained, B main control. Can be given up, and yeah, got to deal with these. The flash is close to the corner, it doesn't matter if you're paranoid up. QCK, close quarters is how he likes to take it. Now players trying to anchor Aspas back to corner and dice. Everybody collapsing. Left for the retake for Tex. Or Soul.
Extremely good stutter-step approach.
Not quite delayed, actually. Does catch onto the players out in market, but he paused, and now they want to try and play this one, striking at the right time. Aspas disengaging, dashing back to the rest of his team, aiming to anchor, but they've given up the front section of the side, and that gives time and space for Les to really start to get some kills. But look at this, the pause in the play.
It's so good.
It's so damn good.
It's so similar to the pistol. And because Leviatán have already activated their defense protocols to drop back into backside, this is really difficult to re-clear.
Right here.
Com could do it if he had a recon dart. They know where saadhak is. The
Right
problem is
here.
there's people boathouse as well. This is so tough for Leviatán to get back into good spots.
Not expecting that one.
that's
Oh
messy.
my, that's
Spike
messy.
down, B.
KINGG with the 2. Do they want to go into these anchoring players? They don't actually know where Mazino is. He's lurking around mid.
They're going to head back
close.
into him by the look of
They're
things.
back through. Timing! No! What?
30 seconds
Going one
left.
for one there, though, should still be good enough for Loud. The pixel angle.
Should be good enough as Aspas, man.
Very true. We've seen Aspas pull off the 1v2, but it was in a slightly easier position against weaker
Spike
opponents.
planted.
And saadhak.
Scanning ahead.
Odin spam play, you got to be ready for that. They're not ready.
My ult is ready.
Oh, it's a classic one.
It really is.
Lev who wrote the book, I think.
It was, yeah, last season when it was Noz were playing it. But Com is super happy running the same kind of play. saadhak is on his own here, just faking presence.
It's the pulses and an old command. They pointing exactly to where the Odin needs to be. Mazino. Off there, everybody holding down their own ground, territory. Finally given up, conceded here, so Les will be able to get himself onto the side. A bit of a tap of the plan. Just trying to see if he can say, yeah, okay. There's one. Maybe chance for a second. Playing this mad as well as he can, but when he blinded up against the box. Spammable, darts there, weaving in and out, refighting into mid.
But that also is another tool gone for a potential fast retake.
Yeah. 4 players just holding into this position out towards tree. It's counter spam on counter spam. Both teams just aiming to try and get that advantage. How are they aiming?
Spike planted.
Smokes in their face, it matters not. Pit now down. A bit of that cover into this post plant. Aftershock, slightly off the mark. cauanzin. There's nothing really to direct that one. I think that's just Com just spamming into the floor, knowing that that player is in hell.
tuyz picked up a player in mid, so they know that there's somebody potentially backstabbing. But Com isn't quite aware of the
No,
timing.
flash is good too. He's being watched for. It's all about that timing, though. Aspas running around, footsteps made!
remaining.
Body blocking each other, bullet tagging down, running them down. They want to get out. There's no get value. It's just impossible. Smokes. Propped up, flashes on top of him. Mazino with the timing. Knife! Knife! saadhak! He's knifing him! Right here, right now. Okay, aftershock up top into heaven. Everybody back away. Gotta respect it. And how do you play this one again? Retaking with the operator. You don't have guns, your sheriffs and buys and purchases. 2 years. Bloody hell, looking like the streets of Great Britain with the knives out swinging. Still, Aspas is there.
Off your feet!
Rolling thunder. Back into tree. Pushing them away.
It's just brutal. There's no chance for Lev here. I mean, Loud thinks there's some kind of threat, so they've used the ult, but man, there's no way for Leviatán to get back in. Look at the orb they're taking damage through. So much utility they'd have to pass through. The time ticking down. Even as Lev make it look a little dangerous.
Nice knowing you.
What's the threat? There really isn't one.
Yeah.
That is just Aspas might actually take contact.
2 players forwards, playing anti-flash to the corner, tucked, but he doesn't know the timing. He doesn't know the timing!
Brutal.
He's expecting them to clear.
The one time they don't use the utility.
What?
He's expecting it.
kiNgg answers right back. And 2 topple in mid. The B split. Put an end to it. Reclearance is caught by Loud. Straight through into mid. Another chance for Tex, but it's traded less. Right there, instantaneously.
They're all just trying to tuck into one and dones.
He got oh, damn aware, but kiNgg just a little bit better. Precise. Did have the read indeed. So 50 seconds now. Spike in the hands of cauanzin. There's definitely chances, but it requires kills. Requires more than that. kiNgg, nice way to play it.
And Tex in B main. No, Tex gives it up. Chooses to fight towards market instead.
Does he really swing into this one? Yes, he does. He's just out wide. There's really no support there. Huge play indeed. Being made all over the bloody place. QCK up the gut of the map. And he guts out 2 of them. No chance.
And Loud have the spike on A. Just ready to go back into an A split.
It's twists and turns. Mazino is left just bewildered. Bewildered. He's thinking they could be in. They could have walked. We've lost control of the map eons ago.
kiNgg spots a glimpse. Gives Les a new haircut, but Les answers. And Tex stopped the mid to B idea. Whether it was a fake or whether it was Mazino trying to hard anchor the site without his paranoia. He threw it at the start of the round because he was worried it was going to be a fast hit. How does Mazino get value?
What in the Lord's name? Okay, Hunter's Fury just from the slightest tag of the turret. Timmy putting in work and so is Com.
What an
Lovely
angle.
kill, lovely damage dealt towards them, and a real chance here for Lev. They can put a stop to this. TP forwards though, 2 years inside the site. Here in that plant, Mazino's there, still weaving backwards, forwards inside these smokes. You don't want to let anything slip here, just like that. saadhak ripped to pieces alongside kiNgg, and they flooded right back into this one. Less. A lot to do. First half shot barely missing. Here we go. A bit of a rapid approach. Once more, rolling thunder. Does catch them. Util has to be pushed back out of them now with the no command. Waves emanating.
kiNgg has used the ultimate here, choosing not to play it for retake. saadhak and QCK want to establish this position. Oh, so close.
Oh, it's difficult. Paranoia.
They need to be able to fight over tree control because they have to deny this lockdown.
It's him flying, but listen, they can't just fight over this right now. Tucked into the corner, Mazino, he's got nowhere to run.
The lockdown's going up to heaven instead.
Molly rebounding. There's the lockdown finally going to be used to push these players back out and wide. Should grant access to Lev. Can't lose any players though. Look at them, they're just fast. Dash forward still. Holding the ground, trying to spam this. 2 years. You're going to be going down with a ship, son, detained. And here's the real chance.
Can they keep tuyz alive?
Needs to be pushed down here. Spotted him. Good night. Flash in your hands. kiNgg not being caught with his trousers down by the ankles, but still the main player holding it for them. QCK is alive, and he's watching down this angle. Not many bullets left. kiNgg, half, defuse. Here's the footsteps sticking all the way. Gets the 1, maybe the 2nd. Half again. Those where the last player is denied.
That's all they've got to work with.
Oh, no way. Almost there with the timing. QCK. He wanted it. He could feel it with the drone being used. Straight through market. Less.
Spike down.
Stands rooted down with the sheriff, but 1 for 1, traded out, damage exchange with a ghost shot, spammed and peppering them. Half HP on Aspas. But a plant online, so the site's gained for them, but how does the post plan look? And what is the call by Loud here? Do they want to try and go fast? And Lucy and Nate tucked close to the corner. cauanzin gets away with murder there. Right to the side, Mazino. He's removed kiNgg. Flash sets it up now for the re-peek. The team aiming to try and refight this one, but Louder nowhere near, actually. Now we're on him just making the moves here to the front section of the site. Aspas, he's got to really just do one, but it's all kiNgg. And now from the back, Aspas. Most similar scenes as well of how Loud were choosing to play their attack sides. When they were slowing it down and with the B-pops, they forced the position back.
And again, the question is, do Loud want to just hold and hope that it's a re-hit? But if you're wrong, 3 players are just sat in back B site for no reason. They are gambling correctly here.
50 seconds. Knife. Moving away to util.
Or perhaps not. Mid-round call.
Mid-round call. It's meant to be the castle. saadhak.
Surely not.
saadhak.
Surely not.
He
Not
hears
straight into
them.
him.
He hears them all colliding right into him. saadhak.
Spike down. Defenders
The
are
dangerous man with a judge weaponry in his hands, and it's these close quarter angles could really just do some serious work for Mazino. It's captured and dealt with.
And remember, Leviatán have no idea where tuyz is throughout all of this. tuyz pushed out A main, just gathering some information for the rest of his team. And now, paranoia has got to be going through the minds of Aspas and Tex. They've got to make a play happen.
Flash, Aspas, close. Bites his time, waiting for the peek, but now he's revealed his hand. Has to drop down to the low ground. 4 players working against it. Paranoia is perfect. Blind as anything, they cannot see a thing. The Molly's doing the work. They know they've got them cornered. They know they've got Aspas trapped. And QCK with full confidence in the rest of his team. Sticks this one. Aspas! Judge and rifles. Why are you repeating that, saadhak? You're joking! You're joking!
Plays cauanzin in.
But he's running around the map! Finally, dealt with!
He can't get away with it. He just can't get away with it.
4 versus 4. Dash gonna be fading here. The re-clearer. Aspas, what are you staring at? The minimap most likely. Doesn't get punished. No kill there. Mazino from the top second.
But Aspas has
pushing him
spike.
back. Aspas does have the spike.
If he ends up
27
dying-
seconds.
I mean, this is madness. This
What
is
is happening?
all the scrappiness of Split condensed into 1 round of Ascent. But I think Lev have somehow navigated these choppy waters.
Somehow.
Ending on site.
Somehow got themselves an open site. Full retake now, set up for Loud. Quite the full roster. Lovely angle here for Aspas. He can play a high-low with the rest of his team, but the flashes might be a bit of a problem. Repositioning now. I don't think you expect this one. No way. All the way through. Unfortunate for Aspas, just didn't have the gun out. Stun. There's a connection. Tex can't do anything. Same with Aspas. Backside players have got to do work and do it right now. Aspas! Absolutely incredible. How much util have they really used here? And they've only gained B main. Hunter's Fury has to be used now. Oh my god. cauanzin. Finally, somebody deals with this guy. Brought down 1 for 1. They are finding it difficult to get into this site. Lev, finally, making moves. And luckily, nobody just tucked away towards the back section of it. They could have just really put an end to this.
Point suppressed.
Plant down.
Flag planted.
What's a call being made here by Loud? Listen, they do have the weaker guns. They're in through B main, tagged up QCK. Pushing them back, reflanked by Com. All the way behind them. Backup policy in effect. Decay kicking in. kiNgg has fallen. And there's another one, ripping them apart. I talked about it. Accuracy with the Sheriffs. Com had to come up clutch there, and he has got the 1 kill, but he's left it to Mazino. Into the back of the site, smoked off. In through the smoke. This is stuck all the way. Loud. It's daylight robbery. There could be even more presence here, but dropped. Now to no command.
Oh no. Tex
Flying,
died.
takes his dead. That's a spike.
It was supposed to be a pivot. Mazino teleported into B, and the spike is just dropped. They now know exactly where Mazino is.
And he's walking right to them. Oh my goodness, still. Lands his shots, but Les cleans it up. It's getting messy, it's getting scrappy, and this is Loud. Setting themselves up for the slam dunk finish.
At the same time, though, Lev are going to be permitted access to get this spike back. And so now the round is actually going to calm down a little bit into a more normal-looking 3v4.
Say normal.
Yeah, well, Loud control a lot of the map.
If Com got that kill, there was a chance. Take nothing short of a miracle, I think, for them to try and make their way past this round, get a win. Oh, what a flash.
Yeah, that lineup is excellent, but nobody to follow up on it. saadhak grabs
30
info over
seconds
here,
left.
and it misses com. The knife giving bad information. And so com looks like he's called the mid-round. Tried to pull everybody else from Lev into an A hit. Push back QCK, but again, Loud, I think, are going to be fairly happy to play retake here, even without the breach ultimate.
They got so much util.
Oh, they go for
Volley's
it.
boundless. They just want to flush straight in. They know it. It's got to commit to the spike
Remaining.
plant. Loud.
Spike down A.
He crunch all the way through, but it gives Lev a window. They can try and go fast, hard and loose right now into the A site. Maybe a chance for them to get this plant down, but the spike is still sitting in main. Side access is there. Door finally being closed, but less. I mean, they brought them enough time. They're all the way here already. Lockdown has to be used to push them back, and it's good timing on it.
Yeah, I think this is really useful because it buys them an extra few seconds here. And it actually allows Leviatán to fight, get into more aggressive position.
Into the position, rolling thunder now, pushing,
no one.
cleaving all the way around. QCK, such a forward-backwards position, in through mid. Flash, no connection. The rest of his team making marks and making the moves out towards him and his aspas. And the rest of his team. Critical juncture in the map. It all lied on this. And it seems like Lev might have done enough. Fading away, no easy kill. Aspas, he's always got the covering fire. It's available for them, and with the time ticking less, you got to give this one up here. So Lev, taking a deep breath here.
Taking guns away is actually important. It's going to be so difficult if Lev choose to go mid to B.
Here we go, claws broken, nade down at their feet. saadhak still with the ult, ready to pop it off at a moment's notice here, but straight through mid again. Calls being made with these adjustments, 25 seconds left. Again, it's just on absolutely anyone's game.
It's
a nice
scramble.
edge, scramble. Where do they go? Straight into saadhak and Code, listen. Straight to the back of the site. TP, reinforcements finally arriving. There's only a few seconds left, and this is the map. It's all on the line, and it's crumbled. It's fallen to pieces. 2 years, sharp, precise. It's how it finishes, it's how it ends. It's desperation and dire straits all about. All you gotta do is hide. And Loud are going to play.